Hello friends, welcome back to a new QL video. In this video, I will show you the top 10 Android Studio tricks and tips you should know to speed up your Android app development. The first tip is about formatting your code. In the Android Studio, you can format your code by pressing Ctrl plus Alt plus I for Windows and Linux, and for Mac, you can press Command plus Option plus I. Interesting, right? So let's move forward to the next tip. Second tip is about find and replace. If you want to search for a variable or a word in Android Studio, you can press Command plus F in Mac, Windows or Linux. You can also press Command plus R for Mac and Control plus R for Windows or Linux to replace a variable name, as you see on the screen. Now let's move forward to the third tip. The third tip is about build and run. It's easy to run and build with shortcuts. In the Android Studio, you can press Shift plus F10 to build and run your app, or press the green triangular button as shown on the screen. Interesting, right? So let's move forward to the next tip. The fourth tip is about bookmark align, jump to and remove the bookmark. As an Android developer, you know that there are few lines you want to check later, but you must find them manually every time, so it consumes time. But you can bookmark them to find them easily. Select the code and press Ctrl plus Shift plus any number or any ID. You can also jump to a bookmark code or line by pressing Ctrl plus ID any number you have given. You can also remove a bookmark by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus ID. So you can easily remove a bookmark by that shortcut. Now let's move forward to the fifth tip. Comment a line of a code, a block of a code. To comment on a line of a code, you can press Ctrl plus / in a Windows and Linux. It is useful when we want the same part of the code somewhere. You can also comment on a code block by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus /. It is useful when we want to explain the code and what we have done. So let's move forward to the sixth tip. The sixth tip is about tool window opening shortcut. As you can see on the screen, in the Android Studio, there are various tool windows for multiple tasks like project, to-do, blockade, etc. We can open these tool windows by clicking buttons, but we can also open them by using keyboard shortcuts. As you can see on the screen, the locate number is 6, so we can open that tool window with a shortcut by pressing Alt plus 6 in Windows, and on Macs Command plus 6. So let's move forward with the seventh tip. Seventh tip is about dual screen. If you want to see upper and lower code all together, the split screen function will help you. You can view it vertically or horizontally according to your needs. To do this, right click on the file tip and choose either the vertical or horizontal options, as you can already see on the screen. The eighth tip is about log filtering. Sometimes there is unnecessary information on logcat that we don't want to see. We can filter log data as needed. To do this, go to logcat left panel and settings and uncheck the pieces you don't want to see, as you can see on this screen. Now let's move forward to the next tip. The next tip is about conditional breakpoints. Conditional breakpoints are helpful when you want to stop code execution when certain conditions are met. As you can see on the screen, I have created a check user count function with the parameter user count. If user count falls below 10, we need to add more users, otherwise we do nothing. The check user count function ensures that user counts are less than 10 or not. If user count returns 11, it will catch the breakpoint and print do nothing. So now let's move forward to the next tip. The next tip is about top keyboard commands. As you can see on the screen, I have collected the most useful commands to help you speed up the coding. You can pause the video to see it for a longer time. So that's it, guys. I hope you found valuable information in this video, which will help you speed up your coding in Android Studio. If you got a project idea and want to make it digital, you can reach us easily by an email given in the description. If you liked watching this video, Hit like, subscribe and share. Comment below on which tip is the most helpful to you. Also check out the description for our related posts. Thanks for watching guys.